Hello everyone, this is the Shitcoin Detective, and let's talk a little bit about the Harmony bridge hack and what the solution might be to this problem on the Harmony chain. So if you are aware of the issue, probably that the Harmony bridge was hacked about a month ago, so the tokens from the Binance and the Ethereum side are gone. I was affected with this hack because I had bridged assets on the Harmony blockchain that I purchased or I bridged over. So this is affecting me personally. And right now we are at a stage where the Harmony team came up with a solution to this problem that they proposed, and it has been an absolute negative response to this. Let's see what the status is and if we can come up with a better proposal to that every party can basically accept, right? So first of all, this is the introduction to the Harmony Horizon bridge, which was launched in 2020, and it has been operational since then until all the tokens got hacked. A few things that I would like to point out, that this is what is promised for the bridge. So that it is trustless, the bridge is safe as the blockchains that are connected to it, no additional security assumptions, and is decentralized, no single point of failure. So these two statements are just false. The Harmony team is being lying to us here. This is not the Horizon bridge that has been launched. This is a bridge that is non-functional yet, and this is just not true. So if you went into and bridged tokens over with this in mind, then you are clearly has been you did that under false pretenses. So the Harmony team about a day or two ago released this reimbursement proposal. So this is basically saying that this $99 million worth of token has been stolen, which is, by the way, this is not $99 as of now, because the price of these tokens has been increasing since then. It's higher than that. Basically, the proposal is outlining that they would mint new Harmony 1 tokens, then it would be you would receive these tokens over a 3-year period, something like that. Just to be clear, I don't think this is a terrible proposal. I think this would be, in the grand scheme of things, when you look at it 3 years from now, it probably wouldn't matter that much. You could make money on this if you buy now the stable coins that are depegged. You could turn, you know, let's say you have 101 token, right? You can buy something like $13 of stable coins with that. Approximately, that's the price of the stable coins that I've seen have been traded for, while the price of the one token is only $2. You can turn it into $13 worth of stable coins that eventually, after 3 years, you would be able to turn it into so many Harmony tokens. And if the chain would survive, then you would make money on this, and you could easily have 10 times the amount of tokens in 3 years' time than right now. So as an investor, this wouldn't be such a bad, investment. But there has been an overwhelmingly negative response to this, and in the end, Steven, who is the CEO of the Harmony, basically came out and said that they are going to reconsider how are they going to approach this, and they will come up with a new proposal. So that's the situation right now. Let's look at the motivation of the Harmony team, because I think it's important to see why they came up with these proposals, because they could have gone several different ways. For example, they could have brought in a venture capitalist who is going to lend them this money. and they basically would repack the tokens and buy the Ethereum that is necessary, buy the the BUSD, buy the USDT, and place back into the bridge, and then they would be collateralized again, and the bridges could be opened again, and everyone could use their money again. Another option would be to use the treasury to do the same, or use other methods of replacing the tokens that were in the bridge contract, and then basically opening the bridges. I think that's not the intention of Steven, because let's take a look at his Twitter account, which he was saying right after the hack. Basically, he was saying that we speak often about the importance of trustless bridges as the future for Web3. This is true and no more than ever. I would say this was tweeted about 1 day after the hack, and it's very untasteful, I would say, that he's talking about, yeah, we got hacked, but this is why we were talking about that. It's important to have trustless bridges. And not cool, man, not cool. So decentralized bridges such as Trustless Bitcoin bridge remove centralization and enhance security through decentralization. Yeah, it's a little bit of thing to unpack. I understand what he's saying here, but basically the idea is that they are not happy about how the centralized bridge has been operated, and they want decentralized bridges, which is, by the way, this is the Harmony tracker for the trustless bridge. So it's having a next milestone tomorrow, and it has been operational on the development net, and they plan to release it basically this quarter. So in a way, the bridge hack happened. This is very morbid for me to say, but it happened at the very right time for them, that this bridge got hacked, because they wanted to launch the new bridge, and now the old tokens are worthless, and they can just launch the new bridge and say, oh yeah, you have to use the new tokens, because the new bridges will mint different tokens when bridged over from the same network. So if you bridge over to the Harmony network through the Trustless bridge, USDC, for example, you will get a different token on the Harmony network if you use the Trustless bridge than using the Horizon bridge that is right now being hacked. So it's a technicality, because the two different contracts will not be able to mint the same tokens. It's just, that's not how, that shouldn't work, because you shouldn't have another smart contract being able to mint a token, right? Because let's say you bridged over USDC token to the Harmony network, all right? Then that's a token that you only want to be able to mint from the bridge smart token, and not, smart contract. Because if another smart contract would be able to mint these tokens, then basically with that, it would make everything completely useless, right? Anyone would be able to mint these tokens. So you have to either use the same smart contract as the Horizon bridge is using, or you can mint different tokens. And that's a technicality which matters a lot, because it means that all the tokens that right now in the Harmony network, they are worthless, right? There's no backing for them. And they wanted to introduce a new set of tokens anyway, so it came at the right time for the Harmony team. This is the master plan that they have been working on for a while now, right? The Trustless bridge. I think in a way, the Trustless bridge is not necessarily a very good idea because of its operation, but that's a topic for another video now. The point that I'm trying to make here is Steven doesn't want to repeg the tokens because if he repegs the tokens, then people will keep using them, and he wants everyone to use the new bridges. You know, if anyone would still trust anything about what Harmony is doing, that's just to be clear, because right now the trust in the Harmony team is very, very low. So this is why we ended up with a reimbursement proposal like this. Now, how do we move from here? So the team doesn't want to repeg the tokens. The people that seen this proposal, they don't want to take inflation, and they say it's too much, and they are holders. So how can we move from here? And the team is also saying that they don't really want to open their treasury that they have, because it's being used for paying them. That's one thing, being used for paying DAOs, and it's being used for so many things. So basically they don't want to pocket this hack that happened because of the Harmony team. So how do we go from here? There is a way that we could solve this that would benefit everyone. Basically, it would achieve several goals that the entire ecosystem would benefit from it. It would be acceptable for the people who will be using this chain. It would be acceptable for the Harmony team, and it wouldn't be repegging the tokens, but you would be reimbursed nevertheless. So my suggestion for solving this issue is using the treasury to collateralize minting a stablecoin, right? So you would have a stablecoin, let's call it Harmony $1, all right? It's pegged to $1. It's backed by the Harmony treasury, which right now we don't know how much that is, but they were talking about $300 million of ecosystem funding and everything. So we have a good idea that it's larger than the hack. And even if it's not, you can mint stable coins while they are not 100% collateralized, right? So what the Harmony team can do is mint $100 million worth of stable coins. They would need to launch this stable coin. They would need to place some sort of backing for this. They could do that with other stable coins. They could do that with their own tokens. If you look at the Harmony Explorer rich list, you can see there is this account, which is the Harmony team's wallet. There is $40 million worth of Harmony One tokens in this. You can use this as collateral for that backing of that stable coin. And you can even use the locked supply, which somehow the locked supply started doing staking at validators, which is, I found it strange because I thought that this was something that was supposed to be locked. Nevertheless, you can use this, you can use the treasury, you can start with smart contracts where people can put collateral in, and they would be able to mint the Harmony $1 tokens. And basically you would be creating your own stablecoin for the Harmony network. And why would this be an ideal proposal for everyone? Well, the first thing that we should understand is that right now there isn't a native stablecoin on the Harmony network, right? Everyone has been bringing in their, BUSD from Binance Smart Chain, BUSD from the Ethereum. Everyone has been bringing in USDC and TUSD. There has been maybe a dozen tokens on the Harmony network operated as a stablecoin, and they are absolutely useless right now. So if you take a look at it here, this is a stablecoin, this is a stablecoin, this is a stablecoin, the Frex is a fraction. Yeah, it's a fractionally backed stablecoin, which, by the way, you can use the same method as Frex to launch your own stablecoin. This is a stablecoin, this is a stablecoin. So as you can see, there are several stablecoins that are now right now on the Harmony network. You can launch your own native stablecoins. You can use that money that you created there to reimburse the people who lost their tokens, right? In the meantime, you can also do reduce the amount of tokens that you need to reimburse, because right now you can buy, for example, let's take a look at here, Rept1 USDC. So the price of these tokens is incorrect. Oh, this seems to be correct actually now. They are being traded at the right price. That is surprising. Someone has been, that would mean that someone has been buying the stable coins on the Harmony network. So what I was going to suggest is you can buy the stable coins which are still in the liquidity pool and burn those, right? And then you can reduce the number of tokens which you need to reimburse, basically. But it seems to be happening anyway. Maybe people are actually buying up these tokens. That would be a nice change, because that means that even if this proposal would go through, people are already taking profit there. But maybe I'm just, you know, the thing about this, it's hard to say, because yeah, like here the USDC, USDT, it's traded at 9 cents, not at $1. So in USD, the price of USDC is 9 cents. So the Harmony team can just go on all the DEXs that are here, buy the stable coins and burn them, and then they don't need to reimburse those tokens, right? So that's my proposal. Launch your own stable coin, use collateral that you have, use these tokens, use the treasury, use any assets that you have to collateralize the stablecoin. Not everyone, like if you have the stablecoin on the Harmony network, not everyone is going to redeem those tokens, right? So that your treasury stays there. Maybe it will be a little bit more annoying that you don't have access to it, to all of it right now, but it's a loan that you can repay yourself, right? If the price of the Harmony token would launch up, because let's say you are doing things right? Let's say the price of the Harmony token would go up 2.5 times, then even just these tokens would be enough to do the backing of the loan, and then the treasury and the rest of the money that you have would be free to be used for anything. So the other thing is you would have a little bit of skin on the game, that you need to take a look at what the token price is, right? So that's my proposal. One key aspect of it is that you would need to have this token launched also on a few DEXs. So my suggestion is, for example, to have at least 2 or 3 DEXs. Binance, let's say, for example, that will accept this token. So you can transfer it as an HRC20 token to the DEX and trade it there. So that can be arranged for, you know, launching it on 3 DEXs could be arranged for something like $1 million. And then you would have a native stablecoin, you would have a utility for it, or the decentralized exchanges that are here, the Harmony network. So all these DEXs can use this stablecoin and they can pair it up with your Harmony token, they can pair it up with BUSD and not this BUSD, the upcoming BUSD that is going to be coming through the bridge that you meant to launch, the Trustless bridge. So when that's operational, they can pair up the, you know, the USDC, for example, through the bridge, and the Harmony one's stablecoin. They can pair it up, and it can be used to exchange one stablecoin to the other. So I think this is something that everyone would benefit from, and I've never seen anyone suggesting this. So that's why I made this video. I hope we get through this together. I really hope. In the meantime, I wish you safe trading, and this has been the Shitcoin Detective.